Okay. What is Russia? Really? Yeah.
Real generals back in the building. Trust.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Box.
what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job. Get back.
Do your business.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You getting soft on me? Hey, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe.
Let's go.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
Let's do it.
What are you doing? Come on, get your ass fixed up. Come on, be smart.
And time.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that.
Let's do it.
Beautiful, beautiful. I like that.
You can tell this shit just getting stupid now. Everybody quitting because you can't connect. Punches don't even be landing. Should be so fucking trash, man. Everybody quit the fights because their punches don't land no more. Like, what's going on with this foolish ass game? But this shit need to be fixed. About to go switch Jorge Linares, man. Everybody fight with him. Every time I gotta fight with him. The person I'm fighting got him too. I mean, shit, man.
And box.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Okay, it's not working out. It's not working out. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Next time.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Let's fight.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing. Good work. Nothing stupid, man. Come on. That's good work.
Time out.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this back. concerned, you've switched off. What you're doing, I need you to focus on what you're doing. I need you to switch back on. Get and back.
This game ass, man. He was clearly in the fight. He had no reason to quit. I don't know if it's the computer making him throw the towel in or what, but like this is getting crazy. I hadn't finished a fight in 5 fights. He was good. I mean, he still could have got this fight. We had 4 more rounds to go. He could have been 10-9 for the rest of the fight. I doubt if that was him that threw the towel in. I don't know. I mean, I get mad. I get frustrated when stuff happening that I feel like shouldn't happen. Like I'm throwing punches and they going beside them, especially body punches. I throw to the body and they just don't connect. It seems like you missing every punch or they dodge every punch. And, I get frustrated and mad. But it just take a lot for me to hit that button and throw in the towel. I just don't think that was one of the fights where my opponent should have threw in the towel. I don't know. I think it's some kind of glitch in the game, man. I've won a lot of fights like that. The last, like I said, 4 or 5 fights. It's been people throwing in the towel. So if this guy throwing the towel, man, I'm probably just gonna throw in the towel too. Quit playing this game. Okay. Undisputed rematch. Let's see what we got.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falcor Bay. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here is the Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. Quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing, Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
I've been out in Vegas when fights like this have happened, and when the sun's beating down on you, you get out there and you're fighting outside, it can make you or break you.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot?
And let's see if he can make it through 8 rounds.
These two fighters are made for one another.
Yeah, they might throw in the towel early. Look at this, man. This is crazy.
He's willing to go where the other fighter won't.
Look at this, man. It's crazy.
It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. Hold it right there. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That's it. Good, that's why you do that.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And another hook to the body score. If you're a counter puncher, well, basically you do the counter attack. Whoa, wait a minute! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
What? Take a nap. Let's see.
At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, well,
Here's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
this is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Looking to land the hook. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. How about that time counter shot? This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. This fight has a real good flow to it. This fight at what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fight a little...
How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Uppercut just missed. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round.
Get your mind back on the job.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
See a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nice exchange here from both men. So far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what,
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Crawford in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
Let's go out there and let's reset.
Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round...
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to...
Wow. Good fight.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
I'm just happy to fight a whole fight. But that was cool. Just that was cool. I thought they was gonna do me that on the first knockdown.
Lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Fighting under the candlelight. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant, fighting out of Tennessee, but now living in Las Vegas. This former middleweight champion of the world is looking to get back on track tonight. Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He misses with that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Good counter punch. Big and missing big with that hook. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. These two were made for each other. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. Nice counter. Let's talk about planting that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That right hook won't score. Perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter punch. And that left hook doesn't find its target. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about planting that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough. The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Nice job getting that punch through. Can't land the jab there. Straight right just misses. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about planting that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back. Great round. Great round. Now relax.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be
That's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken? Back into the fray here in round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Down goes Caleb Plant. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
The halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
A perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. When you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nope, that jab not going to score. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Plant in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put...
Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Well done with that counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which fighter will say no mas? Throws the jab and doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Caleb Plant just got clipped. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Don't worry about that, Just go out there. Nice round, good run.
And there's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
It's a good start to the round. Oh, wait a minute! Caleb Plant is hurt. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Holding nothing back here in the round. They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back.
And they're back. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
are back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Man is in some serious trouble here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you...
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart. Smart, that is. A total change of styles.
You got to. What? You got to. Drink it. Taste it. Stop faking. Stop. What? I don't know where she at. She downstairs. No. No, I was about to go somewhere. Stay there and chill.